Well, hey there, YouTube. Madam Roy back once again. This video is going to be titled An Inspirational Fan. Now, it really isn't a pun intended because to me, this is an inspirational fan. It's been a while since I got this, and I meant to do this video probably about a month ago, but I just wanted to find the right time to do it. And being this is Sunday, the Sunday before Christmas, I thought this was a most appropriate time to do it. Now, first and foremost, I'll give you my background. I am a Christian, been a Christian all my life. I was raised in a Pentecostal Protestant church, and the last few years have been very hard for me. As many of you guys know, I do suffer from severe anxiety disorder, which at times renders me not wanting to do much of anything. That includes social anxiety and other things. The day I got this fan was absolutely exceptional to me, and I'll tell you why. I bought this back at a local thrift store that is now defunct. It was called the Habitat for Humanity Thrift Store. And they've been out since the end of, the beginning of November. I probably bought this in the middle of October of this year. The day started off like any other day. I knew I had to go to a meeting at 2 o'clock, and I was actually running a little bit early. I tend to do that because if I don't get there at least 15-20 minutes early, I feel like I'm late. But this day I was running exceptionally early. So on my way to my meeting was this Habitat for Humanity thrift store. So I decided to stop for a few minutes and just to kind of look around. This is not one of the thrift stores you've heard me talk about very often because generally they don't have a lot of my kind of things, computers, electronics, and things like that. But I figured I'd look anyway. And this was at a time when they were going out of business. They actually, I think everything in that day was 25% off. So I went in there, I didn't see much, a couple of old computer monitors that were very overpriced. And I walked all around and, they had a little bit of everything there and I didn't see much. And as I was getting ready to leave, I noticed this fan here. This is a Lasko 12-inch oscillating fan, probably from the late 70s, early 80s, judging by the orange fan blades and what was at one time a cream-colored bezel, but now it's yellowed pretty badly. Well, anyway, I brought the fan up to the front, and I was just having kind of one of those off days. It was a Friday. I wasn't feeling very well. I had some stomach issues the night before. So I go up to the front, and I get ready to pay for it. And I notice this lady is here. She probably has 100 things of clothes, because the clothes were on special. And she was ringing them up, and I was thinking to myself, oh my gosh, there's one lane, I'm going to be late for my meeting. She's going to take forever to ring this up. So I'm about to say something to the lady when all of a sudden she says, go ahead and put this gentleman's fan on my tab. I must tell you, I was dumbfounded. I was so thankful to her for that. That had made my day. You don't see that kind of kindness going on anymore these days. And it kind of made me feel bad for what I was about to say to her, because I was upset initially that she wasn't going to let me go before her because she had probably 100 things of clothes and I had nothing. So I kept saying thank you, and this lady I didn't know by name, but I had seen her face around at the other thrift stores, and I just couldn't say thank you. I probably said thank you to her 10 times, and she probably I know she started getting tired of it. Well, anyway, I told her at the end that I'll return the kindness one day when I see her at another thrift store, which I haven't actually seen her again yet. And, on top of that, she actually just let me leave because it was going to go on her tab. And she said, oh, don't go. Go ahead and go. They'll take care of it on my tab. So, that really, really inspired me because sometimes I can be the kind of person that'll lash out at the dumbest things, and I'll be the first one to admit that. But that really, really threw me for a loop. Again, you don't see that kind of kindness anymore. I just wanted to share that with you guys. And I tell you, not only did that make my day, but that made my whole week. and I actually told that to a bunch of my friends, and they were shocked because they don't see people do that anymore for them either. Well, that's the whole story on this fan. I guess I can go through some of the technical aspects of it. It works flawlessly, as most fans from this decade do. Spatz Bear, I know, has one or two fans that are like this. If the camera will pick it up, if you look here, you can see it's a 3-speed fan. You have low, medium, and high, and then just your off button. And it says right there, 12-inch oscillating fan. And it's just a really, really well-made fan. I would show you the bottom, but unfortunately all of the information is rubbed off over the years. I actually had to put these 4 feet on it because the ones that were on there, half of them were missing. Not too much else I could say about it. I think there used to be an actual sticker up here too, but over the years it is actually rubbed off as well. I'll go ahead and turn it on for you guys real quick, just so you can see that it does function properly. It's a little dirty right now, but I can clean it up a little bit later. That's high. Got medium. And low. It does tend to rattle a little bit when it's on the low setting. I think I'm going to take this apart in a little bit, and I'm going to try to tighten up the... This is like a hand screw here that keeps the blade in place. I'm going to try to tighten that up and see if maybe that's the problem. I don't think it needs to be lubed, because you can see when I shut it off, you see the bearings are in good shape. It takes a good while to spin down. And you can see it is still going. So the bearings aren't a problem. I just think this piece here has become loose over time. So I might work on that today and see if I can get it working properly. But I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. Like I said, I wanted to make sure everybody knew this story. That way you'll know in the future that there is still some good out there in the world, even if some days it doesn't feel like it. Please remember to like and subscribe. And as always, have a blessed day, everybody.